Hey there everyone, Pro Hunter here and I'm back with another reaction video and we're finally reacting to Bandit Adventure Life based stories in the Discord server. I said I would react to them and I'm back at it. Now I'm gonna do all the ones that I planned to do. There's this one and then there's another one after this and then there's the two really long stories. There's Tournament of Horror and then there's Prediction Story. Both of them from Hayden, this one from Shadow. There's also another one that Shadow wrote but I'm gonna get to that later on. I'm gonna see if I can do that one in this video, although I highly doubt I can complete the whole story in this video. So this one's called Halloween Game Night. This reminds me. Crafty also did make an episode about Halloween, episode where monsters and bandits and hunters went up against each other. They were all teenagers, and essentially the game was that who could get the most candies. And I wonder if this story somehow inspired that episode. It might have. But yeah, let's get into the story. The full moon was shining above the small island that was home to the bandits. The calendar, the dining room right next to the chairs, read today's date, October 31st, Halloween night. Ooh, nice. Big bro, Bob happily called out his older brothers, who were arm wrestling for the past hour and a half. Bob's leg slipped on one of the stairs, making him fall down right onto his face, startling his oldest brother. Andreas immediately took the chance and slamming his hand down onto the table. I win, in your face! He hysterically laughed as his brother's face turned into a scowl. Bullshit! Pro yelled out. This idiot startled me. The hell did you even want? It's Halloween, Bob said, standing up as he rubbed his now red forehead. This is never gonna get old. I can perfectly imagine all these scenes in Craft Nix's animation style. What a gift I have. Me want to wear costume. You're a clown already, a Tria snickered. Not nice, he crossed his arms. Me want sweets for us. I'm too old for that masking shit. Pro huffed, still mad about the unfair loss. Besides, you're never too old to have fun, Hon. Luna's soft voice appeared behind him as he felt her arms on his shoulders. I never had the chance to celebrate Halloween. Neither did we, brother, Atreus added. Pro sighed, debating. Yes, it was true. They never celebrated Halloween yet. Only last year they celebrated their first Christmas too. It wouldn't hurt to take a walk and enjoy the right night for a little, even if he wore a ridiculous costume. Fine, Pro nodded, earning three big smiles in return. Ah, which immediately warmed his heart. Go get dressed. The three immediately ran into their rooms and Pro followed Luna into theirs. It took them some time to make their costume. As Pro walked into his room, seeing Luna search their closet, he realized that he had no idea what he wanted to be. Luna? He nervously scratched the back of his head. Yes, darling? I don't know what to wear. A smirk crawled onto Luna's face, which made Pro's face heat up a bit. Luna, what are you planning? The smirk meant that she had an idea before him, and it usually ended with every other than said so. Says Zora. Oh, I can only imagine what she comes up with. At least she doesn't have to try hard. She can make Pro blush pretty easily. Don't you worry about that, she chuckled. I have the perfect costume for you. Oh Lord, help me! Ah, great, he nodded slowly. Some time later. What the hell are you? Pro looked over at his brother who had green hair for some reason. The Joker, obviously. Atreus huffed, fixing his scar face over his mouth. His IQ is 140 and so you're a clown, Pro snickered. The irony. Atreus rolled his eyes at the reminder about how he called Bob a clown. Irony indeed. He looked at his brother who was dressed in full black. And whose funeral are you going to? Funny. Pro scoffed. I'm the Grim Reaper. And where is your psyched? Shit, do not forget it. Me pumpkin! Bob's voice yelled out from his room as he opened the door, a huge jack-o'-lantern over on his head. Me glow! Idiot, Atreus muttered. Idiot, Atreus muttered under his breath, shaking his head. Where's Luna? Bro thought as he looked at the clock. It was almost time to leave and wait. Shadow, what did you do? What did you make Luna dress up as? Bro stopped beating for a second as he looked at the top of the stairs. There stood Luna in a black dress, black sandals, red horns on her head, and a fake devil wings on her back. She even had an aura creating trident that glowed, which was a result of her own aura. Oh my god, bro, you lucky bastard. Well, what did I say that? Ignore that. I didn't mean anything by that. I I'm ready, she happily exclaimed, walking down the stairs. Pro's gaze followed her, scanning her up and down. He had to bite his own tongue to distract his thoughts from thinking about. Hey, yeah, bro. Bro, buddy, what are you thinking about? Ow! Bro hissed as the tree smacked his head. Come on, you staring statue. We're gonna be late. Fine, fine. Why didn't I start the story? I thought I added stars to the story, but this is one hell of a story. It's going so well so far. The group walked under the full moon, enjoying the Halloween night. Stories were being told, laughs shared, and some scares given by one and only Atreus. Me want candy, Bob sighed as they walked. Really believe someone will give candy to a 20-year-old? He's 19, but yeah, well, he can act like a kid. Even though he's 20 years old, no one's gonna believe he's 20 years old. Me won't try. God give me strength. Go ahead and try your luck. You didn't need to tell Bob twice. He knocked on the doors of the first house as they reached. It was medium sized with one floor. The lights were on in one of the rooms, which meant someone will open the door. The door opened, but the last person they expected was. Oh, they reached the hunters. What in the actual fuck is this? Zed asked, irritated, shock plastered on his face. You're fucking kidding me, bro face palmed in his mind. I like all the cursing done in this shadow. Really well written. I like all the cursing. I like that you're blunt. No need to be so diplomatic over here, especially not with me. I'm never diplomatic. I'm always blunt and frank. Be like that. Candy! Bob happily said, unfazed by the power wielding hunter. What is it? Oh my god. AJ walked behind Zed, erupting in loud laughter. and I And when I thought that you guys couldn't be more idiotic, you're a clown. Shut your icy ass up, you fool! Trius hissed. Wait, no, that's not what it sounded. Shut your icy ass up, you fool! Okay, that's better. Trius hissed out. Who the fuck knew that you lived here? Zed scanned over everyone. His eyes stopped on Luna for a second before looking back to Bob. Pro got that second very well. I know what you're thinking, Zed. Get lost, Zed spat out. You think we celebrate this stupid holiday? And you, Grasshopper, I thought that you were the mature one. This is my first Halloween ever, if you had to know. Bro stared into Zed's eyes as he spoke, and Zed suddenly realized. Wait, let me read that again. Pro stared into Zed's eyes as he spoke, and Zed suddenly realized. But Pro cut in before he could say anything. Bob, let's move. We'll get sweets elsewhere. Wait! Zed stopped him. Where are you even going? There are no nearby villages. Bob's face turned sad as he looked back to his family. Oh. No candy? Shit, broke. I sighed, grabbing his side. Let's turn back home, alright? We can have a game night. Zed's jaw clenched. Why was he feeling pity for them? Who gives a shit that they never celebrated anything before? So why was he feeling like this? Why don't we play here? He suddenly suggested. Are you insane? Hetche immediately responded, receiving a glare from his best friend. No way in hell are we! Oh, my throat. Games! Bob cut off her tears, clapping as his eyes brightened up. A1! That sounded pretty accurate. Brother, don't you dare. Alright, we didn't walk out for nothing. Are you both deaf? Atreus whined, annoyed. He did not want to deal with these two arrogant fools. Luna, pack me up here for God's sake. Those words fell on deaf ears as the trio already went inside. Etche stood on the front door, eyeing his ex-enemy. Well, you coming in or you chicken out of the game night? The smug smirk on Etche's face made Atreus' blood boil. Oh, you bet, snowman, I'm in! Let the Halloween game night begin. Oh, this is so good. You, you little... Atreus muttered angrily as Etche placed on a +2 blue card. Are they playing Ono or what are they exactly playing? It looks like Ono. Draw, Etche snickered. Draw. I don't think so, he chuckled, placing a yellow +2. Brother, you can draw 4. Nope. Pro shook his head, doing the same as his brother. Zed draws 6. In your dreams, Grasshopper. Zed turned to Luna, placing a red +2. 8. I'm sorry, Bob, she whispered as he placed on a green +2. Bob was deep in thought. His cards were a red block, green 7. Wait, red block, green 7, yellow 0, blue 3, and blue +2. I'm really confused as to what kind of card game this is, but it sounds interesting. It kind of sounds like Ono, which has a skip card, a reverse card. It has a wild card. It also has a draw two card and a draw for one. That's like two variations of the wild card. And it has blue, yellow, green, and red. It looks pretty similar to Ono. Shadow, if you're watching this video, can you clarify as to what kind of card game they're playing? Because it sounds pretty interesting. If Big Bro and Pro plays this card and Sis did the same, then a light bulb lit up in Bob's head. Me can do the same. His eyes went wide as Bob placed down a Bro plus two card. Are you fucking kidding me? Whose idea was it to play stacks? Tears laughed like crazy as angry dude. I can't read. Tears laughed like crazy as angrily drew 12 cards from the deck. Zed shook his head in disappointment. Fuck you! H hissed to Bob. He had 17 cards in his hand and he kept a poker face as he scanned his card. I can only imagine how easy that must have been for him. Pretty easy to keep a poker face when you're staring right at your enemy. Yeah, very smooth, I'd say. 3 plus 4 cards. He bit back a smirk as he saw Trius place the reverse card down right on time, though Eche innocently placed down a blue 7 letting the game continue. I swear to God, I'll make him regret those 12 cards, he thought. After everyone played the first two times, it was Eche's turn again. Let the hell rise. Draw 4, he said, staring a hole through Bob. Ah, Bob whined, taking 4 cards from the deck, one reverse card later. Plus 4, Eche smiled, placing down 2 same cards. No, draw 12. He laughed as he saw happiness drain from Bob's face. Are you beefing with a kid? Wait, let me read that again. Are you beefing with a kid? Zed asked, unfazed. He's like what, 19? That is no child to me, Etche huffed, pleased with his petty revenge. But in all that card mess between Etche and Bob, no one noticed that Luna had 1 card left. Color yellow, Etche said. Bingo! Wait, let me do that. Bingo! Luna smirked as placing down a yellow 2. Uno! Wait, what? When? Wait, what? When? I hate this game. I don't even know whose voices those were supposed to be. I just did a random voice impression. Game 2, Monopoly. Zed groaned as his dice rolled to 2 and 3, giving him a number 5, leading him straight to jail. It doesn't make sense. I send people to jail, but here I'm the one who goes there. This is my 3rd time already. Karma is a bitch, Bro snickered as he Karma is a bitch, Bro snickered as he hinted. Oh, how the tables have turned. Shut up and throw the dices. They rolled to numbers 3 and 5 equal to 8. It moved into the treasure chest card. Free jail pass, Bro read the card. You lucky little, Zed muttered under his breath. Atreus threw the dice, stopping on the property that belonged to his brother. Damn. Pay up, boy, Bro smirked as he received another $3,400 to his money. An hour later. Please don't give me 6. Please don't give me 6. Please don't give me 6. Please don't give. Etche groaned loudly as the dice gave 6, making him stop onto Zed's property, which had a hotel. And he had to pay 12, wait, 1,000, 100,000, 20,000. I forgot how to read this. 120,000 goddamn dollars. I hate this entire fucking game. Sus and pay. Zed smugly smiled. Let it be a lesson for yesterday. You mad that I won our sparring match? You did not win. Yes, I did. No. Yes. No. Yes. You little yellow brat. Enough for fuck's sake. Pro's voice boomed, silencing the bickering hunters. I'm getting a headache from you two. Etche paid, muttering colorful curses under his breath. Colorful curses. What a potty mouth dictionary he has. I'll freeze his entire bed, I swear on. He's gonna freeze. Oh my god. And I thought Eche and Marco and Atreus were immature, but oh my god. But it goes to show even adults have the immature moments. It's just so hilarious. I'll freeze his entire bed, I swear on that. Half an hour later, game 3. Jenga was on because Eche froze up. I don't believe poor Cedric to bed. Someone a sore loser. Come on, man. Just stay calm, Atreus. Atreus thought to himself as he slowly pushed out the piece. Him and Eche played the first round. The first few pieces came out smoothly. As they both realized that the easiest pieces were out, it was time to rile things up. Eche pushed out a risky piece, making the stack shake slightly. Atreus observed carefully, seeing that not many options were left. After a good few minutes of thinking, he pulled aside the one from the left side, destabilizing the rack for his ex-enemy in hopes of luring him to make a wrong move. Ooh, smart one, Atreus. Eche caught on to the sneaky move. But damn, he wasn't a problem now. Any piece he looked at would cause the stack to collapse. But can he pull that off? His fingers gripped a very lower one that held up the rest of the stack. In a second, he pulled it away, making the stack drop but not collapse. What the hell? Whoa! How did he do that? So, from what I understand, is that that thing was holding up the stack, but AJ pulled it out so quickly that the stack didn't fall. Kind of reminds me of a trick I saw in movies where a table has a cloth spread over it, and over the cloth there's a bunch of utensils, plates, dishes, stuff like that put on the table, and you put on the cloth covering the table so fast that the dishes don't fall off the table. I mean, if that's even possible in real life, maybe it is, I don't know, but AJ can certainly pull that off. Just an ace up my sleeve, rat. Just an ace up my sleeve, rat. Your turn. Shit, now he really was limited. Every move was beyond risky. He exhaled, deciding on the safest move he had. Slowly he pulled aside the piece, making the stack lean onto the right, and he didn't even finish taking. He blankly stared at the pile of pieces while Edge was laughing, rubbing her loss onto his face. But Trius had enough for one night of dealing with this asshole. Edge's face received a hard slap, slapping the laugh off his face. Okay, why did I slap my own face for that? What the fuck, you rat? Edge hissed as he held his cheek. Can't take a damn loss, huh? I'm sick of your smug ass. I'll show you, you weak little. Two actually mature people had to drag them away before this. Strangle each other. This is comedy gold. Oh my god, Shadow. What an amazing story you've written. Thanks for the game. Thanks for the game night, said Pro said as they walked outside. And sorry for the broken window. Forget it. Zed shook his head. My friend threw the ice ball through it after all. What? Oh my god, Atreus and Marco. Bruh. Best frenemies forever. Best frenemies in the world. Atreus rolled his eyes as he rubbed his sword jaw and at his cough, holding his verbal eye. I didn't aim for the window, said Soka, saw the look at him, silencing him. Never mind. The long game night exhausted the group, making Atreus and Boss fall asleep the moment they stepped into their rooms. What a night, bro. What? What a night. Bro hum. Putting his sight aside, just as he was about to take his black cape off, gentle hand stopped him. Huh? I really love how you look in that costume, you know. Luna smirked a little, eyeing up and down. I really have an eye for clothes, don't I? I Pro's face heated up a bit as her hand traced his arm. Luna, I learned a trick with my aura. Want to see it? How bad can it be? Alright, let me see. Wait, what? Oh my god, no, I don't like what's happening. Luna, don't do anything drastic. Leave my poor boy alone. Two Lunarian rings appeared around his wrist, pulling him right onto the large bed. Luna, his face was probably redder than hell itself. She lifted his chin window, tried and taking off her fake horse. Her face leaned to his, and a shiver went down his spine at her whisper. Let the real fun begin. Oh, Shadow, not you too. First it was Crafton, next time it was Hayden with the sus ending, and now you too. Oh, poor bro. I wonder if he's even gonna be able to walk again after that. Oh, I should not have said that. Damn it, Shadow. You awakened my intrusive thoughts. They won because of you. Another pretty well written story. Okay, only 18 minutes. I think I can do the other one. I'm gonna do that. Sing of you. Muse, Fall of Luna. I'm gonna do that. I said I would do a blind reaction to this one. I haven't read this one, so I don't know what to expect. So, but the title makes my heart sink, and it seems pretty contradictory to do a sad story right next to a happy story. But I'm kind of feeling like yin and yang right now, two polar opposites next to each other. So I'm gonna read this one. I'm not probably not going to read. Okay, never mind. It's not actually that long. I can read all of that. Let's just give the stars. A single muse of the fall of Luna, our hopes and dreams shattered, the standing light that stands up against the darkness. Bruh, excuse my terrible singing skill. Let me try that again. Oh, single muse, the fall of Luna, the hope against the darkness. The best girlfriend you could ever ask for, and the one who might die in this story. This tragic tale written by the one, the only Shadow, who has a reputation for writing the stories of all time. And now I realize I'm so bad at singing that this doesn't sound like it's worth it at all, and my views are probably gonna drop. Not like I give two shits. What the hell do I care about views? Not like I'm trying to get monetized or anything. I don't care about the money. I'm only making these videos just for the fun. Anyway, enough monologuing. Time to get into the story. Episode 1, Control. It was like time slowed down. That feeling in the moment you know that you're dying, the inevitable event that will come up to everyone. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. My throat's really dry. I need to drink some water. All that talking made my throat really dry. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. The feeling in the moment you know that you're dying. The inevitable event which will come up to everyone. The feeling of your life slowly fading away as the world crumbles apart from you, disappearing into nothingness as the universe becomes the one with the universe. Rest in peace, Luna. You fell to the plan. The smell of death filled the air. Blood was everywhere in small ponds. Even the body parts of innocent souls lay there as a result of the destructive raids the Lunarian caused. What? What? There in all his evil glory was the Chosen One, levitating as he observed the works of his slaves. On the ground, the warriors were held down by the Lunarian rings that tied their hands and their backs. Bro opened his eyes, his vision blurred, his breathing was heavy, painful as he could feel that he was bleeding. Oh no. Zed and his brother were unconscious, and Marco seemed half conscious just like himself. Their battle was lost. They had everyone down. No! He gasped painfully. She looked above him. Luna was held in a telekinetic hold in the air, right under the Chosen One. She seemed to be knocked out too, with blood coming out of multiple spots. She put up a good fight. The Chosen One smirked as his face turned cold. Unfortunately, she was too stupid to trust the amount of training she had. Oh my god! You asshole! Don't you dare! Don't you dare to. Bro, Bro coughed out blood as he tried talking. Hurt her. This filthy hybrid. She'll be disposed of. Suddenly, Luna's head lifted up slowly, her eyes only slightly open. Oh my god, what happened? How did the bandits and hunters even get to this situation? Suddenly, Luna's head lifted up slowly, her eyes only slightly open. She was more unconscious than awake. She could still make out sounds like and the unnerving smell of blood. She had no more energy, and it was like her bodies were out of her control. Well, 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 look who decided to wake! A voice above her head. Luna didn't pay attention to that. Instead, her bloody vision switched to the five men laying on the ground. Hunters were out, Trius and Bob were as well, and her fiance. She wanted to scream, but her vocal cords were not in her control. Not even her mind anymore. Her body painfully straightened, a hiss leaving a her broken arm, leg, and some ribs were taking a toll on her like this. She shook with pain. "Ugh," and Chosen snickered behind her sadistically. Pro's eyes were filled with rage as he had to watch his wife to be suffer like this while he could do nothing. Now, the Chosen closed his eyes, focusing. Let's end some things. Ilona felt it. Her hand was being lifted against her will, along with her other one. Her mind raced as he realized that was what was his plan. Focus, Luna, you need to stop him. Oh no, I just married something pretty dark. Don't tell me he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do. Luna shook with even more pain as she did everything in her power to gain control of her arms back. The Chosen One's eyes turned cold as she tried to stop him from taking her ring off. A small tiny tingle of surprise went through him as he felt Luna's own will slowly stop his power. How is this possible? He thought, keeping his expression emotionless. Pro was in terror, but a slight bit of hope flashed his eyes as he saw it. Luna was fighting to assert control of her own body again. Her hand shook repeatedly as he refused to move it to remove the custom-made silver ring filled with green aura. We removed a custom-made silver ring filled with green. The chosen one's eyes had slightly widened in surprise. No one has ever been able to fight his control like that. But it wouldn't last anyway. Fuck this. He narrowed his eyes as he used his other technique. Suddenly the ring exploded a scream. Okay, that was the worst scream ever. Please do not rewind and watch that continuously. Leaving Luna at her burnt as she tears filling her eyes. The ring that Pro himself designed and made proposed it to her master. Oh no, oh no, that son of a. He went too far. The chosen one opened his now fully magenta eyes and Luna's flashed with the same color with a gas leaving her mouth. Her body went limp and it was obvious that now he used way more power than the first time. He was in her mind. At least it will be useful for one thing, the chosen one said, lowering Luna to stand straight on the ground, as if she was ready to battle. Release them, he ordered, and the hunters and bandits were freed from the magic circles. Pro lifted his eyebrows in surprise, sensing dangers came incoming. Luna, Luna, the chosen one called out, and to Pro's fears he answered, Yes, my lord. That was not Luna, that was a sadistic and power-hungry asshole that was also a grandfather that was now controlling all of her. Kill them! Oh no. He's mind controlling Luna. Wait, 26 minutes. It wasn't that long. Oh, this was a pretty depressing story. So, from what I saw, the bandits and hunters were in a bad predicament. They were all badly beaten by the Lunarians. They tried to stop them, but they couldn't. And, well, Zed, Marco were out unconscious. Atreus and Bob was too. Only Pro was awake, but barely. They were all heavily injured. And Luna had the worst of all. And the Chosen One was going to make her suffer the most because, in his mind, traitors must suffer a really bad punishment, the punishment of a lifetime. And so what he did was he took control of Luna's body. I don't know how badly he hurt them, but he hurt them pretty badly. Like broken ribs, they were unable to move. Like those, like the bandits and hunters. I know they're pretty strong, so it takes a lot to bring them down like this. I imagine this was being done during a blood moon. That's why it was pretty hard to stop the Lunarians, as they have almost godlike power during that time. Well, that might be an exaggeration, but they have an insane amount of power during a blood moon. They're almost unstoppable. Mm, Well, one thing I do want to see is that Pro's relatives make a comeback. Like, I'm sure Pro's uncle has to be alive. It was never specified if he died or not. I know Pro's father did, but when we first saw Pro's past, we saw his parents. I thought Pro's father got killed by that blast, but he didn't. He actually survived it and he took care of all the lineages. Unfortunately, Pro's mother got blown up. Pro's uncle, we don't know what happened to him, but I imagine Pro's uncle is somewhere out there and then he makes a comeback. And then there's also another thing I'm pretty skeptical about is that when the bandits meet the rest of the Hunters Association, I saw some pretty creative members in the, I mean, well designed, creatively invented members. Like there was this one user who's a transformer type and he can create fire. He looks like a magician. And then there was this female aura type who had a meteor aura type and she was building a psych and was nicknamed Valkyrie. And the first one I imagine the extra. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna get demonetized, and I'm not even monetized. I'm gonna. Well, this video will get taken off if I say something like that. But essentially, the first aura type, well, the first Hunter Association member we saw is probably a creator type because I noticed the circle around her. It matched Diana's circle, so she probably uses her aura to create nature like stuff, nature based stuff, plants and stuff. And then let's see, there was also this other aura user who was a manipulator type. He had cards, which is a pretty interesting weapon. I mean, those are some pretty creative aura weapons. He essentially can manipulate the environment and his enemies by whatever cards he throws. So he's like a tarot hermit, whatever that means. But yeah, that was all for this reaction video. And after this one, the next video is gonna be about, the next story is gonna be, I'm gonna be reading is, well, either the Tournament of Horror one or the Predicament one. Well, I'll see which one I can do. But one thing for sure, those both are really long stories, and I'm not gonna be able to do that in one go. That's way too much reading, and I'm not sure how long of a video I can upload on YouTube without having a proper account because mine is not monetized and I technically didn't pay any money. I might have to pay money to upload a really long video on YouTube. I'm not really sure though. I mean, I have seen live stream stuff and videos that are even more than an hour long being uploaded on YouTube, but at least I know that those channels were monetized, so I imagine they don't have an issue uploading long videos. But yeah, that's all for this reaction video, and I hope you all enjoyed. Do like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.